Hey guys, it's Meat for Thought. Almost all of us struggle with procrastination. It can be in any area of life, whether it is creative work, exercise, cleaning the house, you name it. Procrastination leads to lack of consistency, and that usually leads to disaster or massive doses of stress. I'm a terrible procrastinator. In the university I used to write every essay the night before the deadline, so I never really had time to read what I wrote. Disaster. Finally, I decided to fight back and become persistent in something I care about. I read a lot of articles and I found something that resonated with me. It is called Seinfeld Strategy or Seinfeld Method. Jerry Seinfeld is one of the most popular American comedians of all time. For many years, he managed to prepare new jokes and new shows on a very consistent basis. And all of this was top class. I don't know all of his strategies, tricks and tips, but this one I'm about to share can get you very far. So there is a story that a young comedian caught Seinfeld backstage and asked him about tips how to be a better comic. Seinfeld replied that he needs to create better jokes, and in order to do this, he needs to write every day. He told him to buy a big wall calendar. Whenever he will finish his writing, he should put a cross on that day on the calendar. After a few days, there will be a small chain of crosses, and the only thing young comedian needs to do is to not break that chain. Simple and inexpensive solution, but very powerful for your motivation. If you can see that you were writing for 20 days in a row, it will be harder to break that consistency. Growing the chain will be now a matter of your dignity. I tried this strategy in two different areas of my life and it worked remarkably. I decided to write at least 300 words per day. Using Seinfeld method, I managed to write every day for 120 days, where previously that wouldn't be more than a week. I've done the same with going to gym and I lasted 5 months. The visual cue is extremely effective and I suggest to put the calendar when you can see it clearly. It is also important to choose something that you can manage to do on a daily basis right now. Goal to write 5,000 words per day might not be sustainable if you just started writing novels, but 300 words is. If you've never touched barbell and you want to lift heavy weights every day, that will probably only lead to overtraining and injuries, but doing 20 squats is definitely manageable. Of course, over time you can increase the number of words or squats. The most important is to start small and don't break the chain. I hope you enjoyed this animated video. Subscribe, like, share and comment. I will leave a link to the James Clear's article that inspired me to make this video in the description. Thanks guys and stay tuned for more. Meat for Thought.